Your Honor, I have...
Dressed in his signature white robe and carrying a thick black Bible, controversial pastor Ezekiel Odero appeared before Shanzu Chief Magistrate Joe Omido. The court heard that Ezekiel is being investigated for murder, aiding suicide, abduction, radicalization, genocide, crimes against humanity, child cruelty, fraud, money laundering, and being an accessory to crime. Police requested the court to detain the pastor for 30 more days pending completion of investigations.
Your Honor, I submit that there is information before you that indeed there are people who have died in the precincts of the church belonging to the respondent.
Detectives say they have unearthed a link between Pastor Ezekiel of the Mavueni-based New Life Church and Paul Mackenzie of Good News International Church, who allegedly convinced his followers to starve to death so that they could meet Jesus.
Based on interrogations and interviews that have taken place so far with the respondent who is before court, admittedly, there has been a transaction where 500,000 shillings was paid.
If you look at all the entries in the OB that have been availed, none mentions Ezekiel Odero. Then how do you connect him with the deaths reported by people who are not here now?
In 2020, Pastor Ezekiel Odero is said to have entered into a sale agreement with Pastor Paul Mackenzie to buy Mackenzie's television license, Times television channel, for 3 million shillings. According to detectives, Ezekiel paid 500,000 shillings and began operating the channel. Ezekiel is, however, yet to clear the balance, and as such, the channel is still owned by Mackenzie.
Whatever relates to Pastor Mackenzie be answered by him, and let the prosecution demonstrate that we have at least even one statement of a witness saying that Pastor Ezekiel did this to me.
Now a wealthy televangelist who draws huge crowds, Pastor Ezekiel's New Life Prayer Center and Church in Malindi can seat 40,000 people and comes complete with a hotel for followers visiting from across the globe. Detectives also told the court that there is credible evidence that people who died at Pastor Ezekiel's church were buried in Shakahola on a piece of land belonging to Paul Mackenzie.
Does the pastor have control, contact, or even influence over those people?
Interior CS Kithure Kindiki on Thursday revealed that more than 100 people had been rescued at Ezekiel's church premises during his arrest, and that Pastor Ezekiel Odero was being processed to face criminal charges related to mass killing of his followers.
I have bad news for them. That through one of you, a Mr. Mackenzie and a Mr. Ezekiel, who we are also processing, you have hurt us and you have succeeded. But this is the last we are going to have this kind of thing in this country.
Shanzu Chief Magistrate Joe Omido ordered Pastor Ezekiel to be detained at Port Police Station until May 2nd, when the court will deliver a ruling on the police application to detain him for 30 more days.
The ruling in this matter will be rendered on the 2nd of May at 11 in the morning here before this court. And the respondent will, in the intervening period, remain in police custody.
Police arrested Odero on Thursday and closed his New Life Prayer Center and Church just days after the discovery of dozens of bodies in the Shakahola massacre. This even as the Communications Authority of Kenya on Friday suspended World Evangelism TV and Times TV stations from broadcasting in Kenya with immediate effect. The Shakahola death toll has now reached 103 as the cult investigation continues.